HKS turbo timer, adapter harness, GK Tech thermostat housing. This is really cool. Boost gauge, water gauge. These are dope as fuck. Turbo timer and boost gauge for non-turbo car. Quite weird. What is up, guys? Back for another video. Probably look super tired because I am super tired. I was up all night. We're pulling the S15 in the garage. If you're new to the channel, which you're probably not, but if you are, welcome. What we're doing, we're sitting in my S15. It's a Spec S, so it's non-turbo, but I'm swapping the engine, and I am going boost. So I'm not boosting this SR, I'm swapping the engine, just to let you know. So got an HKS adapter harness for a HKS Type 0 turbo timer. Oh yeah, and last night I was like doing some like back-roading, drifting, toge, whatever you want to call it, and my rear end started making a really weird noise. I think it's my battery tray got loose, listen. But it also kind of sounds like it could be a coilover top hat, so we're gonna have to figure that out because I can't be, you know, having my coilover fall out. All right, so step number one, before we even install the gauges, I need to drain the coolant because the GK Tech thermostat block that goes on the side of the head is a spacer between this coolant neck right here, these 3 bolts. There's 1, 2, and there's one down there, and then there's another one you got to get. So we got to undo that, and I want the RTV to dry, and you know, you're supposed to wait 24 hours, but I'll probably just wait 4 or 5, and it'll be all right. So we're gonna do that first. It's really easy. Just get your intake out of the way. If you have a turbo car, you probably don't have to remove your intake. I did because I'm lame. Okay, so someone back in the homeland must have stripped out the little plastic piece to drain the radiator, so I'm just draining it from the hose right here. I didn't want it to spray everywhere, so I just barely cracked it. And we're only letting like half out because I just need the upper head to be empty. And then I'm just gonna fill it back up with distilled water for like 2 weeks because it's warm now, and then I'm gonna switch to some good coolant for the new engine. All right, me and Quan actually just made a trip to Pep Boys on the scoots. If you don't know about the scoots are lit. But I actually decided to pick up a new air filter because, oh my goodness, I almost knocked all the bolts off. On the other side of this, on the back side, it's you guys can't see, it's really dirty. And you know, with this little itty bitty SR and the next 2 events that I'm signed up for, Drift Ramana and Spirit, I wanted a little bit extra, you know, power, even if it's 2 or 5 horsepower. So I picked up this K&N filter. It was $50 damn. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion on that after I finish all this and go drive it. But coolant neck, unbolt it. Just need to get it off of that. Clean the factory gray RTV off, which it all came off pretty easy. And then RTV the new GK Tech spacer in with the NTP sensor. GK Tech products, bro. Okay, so as you guys remember, I'm also installing the HKS turbo timer, and I bought an HKS adapter harness for it, and it worked, but they didn't put in the piece. Let me see if I can leave you guys right here. They didn't put in the piece for this clip, so I had to cut that little section out for this clip so it would fit perfectly. I don't know why they did that, but basically it was just a flat piece like down here. But now you just plug this right in to the old thing that plugged into the solenoid, and then this piece plugs into the car where that piece used to, and then this plugs right into the turbo timer. No wiring needed. It's all already done for you. And then you just plug this in right there. Alright, so as I've been doing my gauges, Quanta's been doing his as well, and he's about to drill holes in his dash. Let's drill this center one first. That thing's tall as hell. Hopefully it goes through there. I mean, it's fucking plastic. So. Oh, no going back now. Okay, so since the previous video you guys watched, I decided not to install my boost gauge and water temp just because I don't want to just run the wires through like the easiest spot possible, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to do it with the engine in there. I'm going to wait till I swap it in. Well, I'm picking up the engine this weekend. Probably start swapping it after Spirit, which is the 19th, and then when I run the new engine harness, through the firewall. I'm gonna run all the wires through the engine harness and then just have them poke out wherever they need to be. So we're gonna switch this video over to, does K&N air filter really make a difference? If that's even the title of the video, but I still wanna know. So this car is slow as hell. It's probably still gonna be slow as hell. But it says designed to increase horsepower and acceleration, but there's no guarantee because it says design. It doesn't say it will. So we're gonna see if it does. This air filter right here though was pretty dirty, as you can see. And I mean, you know, if you're sucking through a straw and you got some grime in there, you might lose some kick from your legs.
That shit's probably factory.
Huh? Oh, that one?
Factory.
Maybe, it's a Nissan one. Shit, should I drill some holes in the air box? It's like, nah, let's put this in there. Same exact runs right across. Pretty much the same. I haven't even looked them up. Check out this bad boy. Woo, did it come with, you know it came with a K&N sticker, didn't it? Is that a sticker? Put this right on the S15. It's like, let's see how hot this filter is. You know when it comes in plastic wrap. It's nice. Damn, that bitch is oily. Gross. Shit, does it go this way or this way? It goes like that. Damn, I can already tell we're gonna make horsepower. Shoo! We figured it out. The noise I was talking to you guys about earlier in the AM was actually, it wasn't the top hat, it was the center bolt that holds, what does that hold? The strut shaft to the top hat, I believe. But it was that bolt, it was a 17, we went ahead and tightened it up. My weak ass pushes, but no more terrible noises. I tightened up my battery tray because it was loose. Don't know what we recorded last on Quan's besides all the rollers and us. Well, yeah, I know that, but we went out rolling around. Oh yeah, that's right. They did not see them even in the car. Bam! Oh my god, the camera lens is so fucked up right now. Or it's the dust. I mean, not the dust, the fucking light. Fire, bro. All the gauges. That's his horsepower gauge, that's his torque gauge, and that's his mile per hour gauge. Torque, horsepower, and mile an hour. That's all you need to know. And how many bald eagles you're pushing. Yeah, keep hitting it.
I could have just cut it out.
Jesus. That's what them dudes in Japan be doing. That might be it.
Don't ever put 19s on your cars. Unless you got a 350Z.
Is it on? Oh, I was gonna say, I don't hear it. Oh, nope, you're good. We're going out drifting! For real though, we're gonna go do some skids. Not much, just a little bit of fun for you guys. And also, got the turbo timer installed. It looks so orange to you guys. It's actually really red. It like matches this, well, that looks orange to you too. But it works and everything. Everything's good with it. Let's go skid race. A little bit of turbo LS. Alright, come on.
Him and walls, always.
Him and walls. all right, I'm sorry, my room's really dirty. Got Chick-fil-A over there. There's a bunch of clothes and we got some gummy worms right here. Anyways, wanted to end this video real quick. I actually already made the video. It's right here in front of me on the computer. But I had to, you know, give my honest opinion of K&N real quick. Honestly, dudes, I don't know if K&N themselves make a huge difference, but putting a new air filter in your car when it's dirty as hell makes a big difference. Now, I could tell a difference from the K&N filter. The quality is better. You can clean them. They're not paper. They have the mesh on there. So overall, it's a really good filter. Is it worth $50? I feel like with me having a stock car where you can just put the filter in for 50 bucks and gain that a little bit of power, I feel like it's worth it. In like a case of if you want to do that or do like a cold air intake, I feel like it'd be beneficial just to do the cold air intake. But does K&N make a difference? It really does. I wish you guys had my honest opinion of when I was driving, because when I first drove it, I was like, man, this thing actually feels a little bit faster. I really want to say that I was losing a good amount of power on my low power NASR because of the clogged filter. So putting a K&N one on there and a brand new clean one, I mean, I don't want to over exaggerate it, but it had to have been like losing like 10 horsepower, because you guys remember me complaining that it was like at 95% throttle my car felt fast, and then when I floored it, it felt like it was like hiccuping, and I think my filter was the reason. So it absolutely ripped. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We actually drifted a lot more, but we didn't have any of the footage because we were just, you know, rushing around, not trying to get in trouble or anything. But I hope you guys enjoyed another video. Hopefully I can get back to it. Shout out to the dudes from Reaper Drift Team if you're watching this. Peace out, dude. Bye, dudes. Peace. Capiche.